Konnichiwa Minna. Hello Pokemon trainers. In this video I will be doing a Pokemon TCG discussion. So if you guys would like to see more of these types of videos from me, definitely throw that Pokeball and hit that subscribe button down below. So let's get started. So I will be talking about the Pokemon TCG mechanics, like in the Pokemon TCG, because I do play and collect this game. So I will be giving each mechanic like their own video. So we're going to start off with the first mechanic ever in the Pokemon TCG, which is trainer-owned Pokemon. So we're going to be talking about this mechanic right here. So the trainer-owned Pokemon is basically Pokemon that are owned by trainers. So like for example, we have the Misty Seadra, which is owned by Misty, of course. And then same thing with the Horsea. And then the Lieutenant Surge's Magneton with the Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. So this mechanic started in the Wizards of the Coast series. Specifically, Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge is when they first started. So basically, in order to evolve this Lieutenant Surge's Magneton, it has to be evolved on top of a Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. Same thing with the Misty's Horsea, if I can find it. Yep, here it is. So in order to evolve this Misty's Horsea into a Misty Seadra, it has to be a Misty's Horsea in order to evolve into this Misty Seadra. So that was the mechanic towards the very beginning. And then during like Rising Rivals and Supreme Victor, so basically the Diamond and Pearl sets, we started having the Elite Four Pokemon. So if you guys can see that, I'm gonna pull the sleeve down a little bit. So if you guys can see that, that is the kanji for 4 in Chinese and also in Japanese as well. So they had these like Elite Four Pokemon, which this one is Lucian. And then they had the GL Pokemon, which stands for Gym Leader. This one is Volkner, which really good card back in the day. Really good card, by the way. And then they had the G Pokemon, which stands for Galactic. This one has Cyrus on it because Team Galactic was the team for Diamond and Pearl. Like, you know how you have Team Rocket, Team Plasma. Team Galactic was the team in the Diamond and Pearl era. And then, of course, we had like the C Pokemon, which C stands for champion, and this one is Cynthia because Cynthia was the champion in the Diamond and Pearl era, which I really do like Cynthia. Cynthia is definitely one of my favorite characters, for sure. So like, and then also, so those were just basic Pokemon. All of the gym leaders, the galactic Pokemon and stuff like that, they were all basics. Like as you can see, you don't have to evolve like into them. And then now we do see trainer-owned Pokemon today in Journey Together and Destined Rivals. And then we're also going to be getting more trainer Pokemon in the next set that's going to be coming out in January, which is Ascended Heroes. We do see Erica's Vileplume, which looks like a really cool card. So that's basically the mechanics as far as like trainer-owned Pokemon. So I will start off with the artwork, and then I'll also start off with the mechanic and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. Like, of course, trainer-owned Pokemon, like especially back in the Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge series, beautiful artwork. You can't go wrong with that. Like it's Wizards of the Coast, you know the artwork has to be good. I do like the artwork from the Diamond and Pearl era and stuff like that, so like amazing artwork. Absolutely. So the mechanic-wise, I would have to say the original trainer-owned Pokemon. I would have to say I personally like it because if you want to play like a Blaine deck or a Brock deck or a Misty deck, like they had like starter decks for the original gym leaders, which are very expensive. They had one for Misty, Brock, Erica, Lieutenant Surge, and then they had one for Giovanni, Koga, Blaine. So all the original gym leaders had their own starter decks, which is really cool. So if, like I said before, you want to play a Misty deck, you can do that. If you want to play a Brock deck, you can do that. Really, really cool. And then also, I do like the SP era when it comes to Pokemon. That's probably, spoiler alert, this is probably my favorite mechanic, like in the Pokemon TCG. And then, of course, the level X mechanic is like your level up thing that can only be done like in the active, which is super cool. And then, of course, like modern trainer Pokemon, you have things like Zoroark, which is pretty good. You have Erica's. You have Lily's Clefairy, which is also really good in Psychic decks, particularly Gardevoir. So, yeah, really, really cool. So, my ranking that I would give it, so sorry, like I have to talk about like the ranking system. We're just going to go with the standard school grading system. You have A, B, C, D, and then F for failure, obviously. So, I would give the trainer-owned mechanic, I would probably give it a B. So this is the sign language for B. So I'd probably give it a B. Like, hits pretty good. Like, I think the only bad thing about this mechanic is that it's only good if you want to play like a certain gym leader. Like, it's not really splashable, like in decks. Like of course, you got Heracles Clefairy, which is very splashable. I think Zoroark is also very, very splashable. So there are some splashable like cards as far as like the trainer owned Pokemon, but for the most part they're only good together, and that's why I give it a B. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below. So yeah, what do you guys think of the trainer owned Pokemon? Which rank would you give it? I would love to know. So, yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time.